In this video, I'm going to put logfile.php in the admin directory, and I'm going to make sure that all the code in it is to my liking. If it's not to my liking, I'll modify it. I'm in the admin directory, and I did nano to create the new file. This is the file I created, logfile.php. I'll show you what's inside. The content of this file, I got it from the exercise files, and I'll be fixing it up. I'm going to go line by line and tell you what this script does. We include initialize.php. If the user is not logged in, then redirect the browser to login.php. $logfile will be the file for the logs, in other words, its path and its name. If the get parameter clear is equal to true, in other words, if the query string has the variable clear and it's set to true, then do what's in here. So what's in here? We're going to open the file for writing, and we're going to write an empty string to it, and then we close that file, and this file is the log file. So essentially what this would do is delete the old file and create a new log file. Then, remember, this all happens if the user put in the query string, the variable clear is true. So after clearing the log file and deleting it and putting a new one in, we're going to add something to the log file. We're going to log the action. The action we're logging is that logs were cleared by user ID, and then we echo out the user ID of the user. After that, we're going to redirect the user's browser back to this same script, logfile.php. So we're not going to output anything. We're just going to redirect them. And this time, when they are redirected, it's not going to have the query string clear equals true. And this is a mechanism to protect the system from a user who would accidentally reload their browser or bookmark in their browser the URL for the web page with the clear equals true query string. And when I say query string, I'm talking about URL query strings. So far, what do we have? We have the part that if this page was requested to clear the log file, it's going to clear it, and it's going to make a log entry and then redirect them back to this same script, so they'll be viewing the web page all over again. So what if they did not ask this page to clear the log file? Well, then we would output a page. We would output the admin header. Then we would output a hyperlink that goes back to the admin index page, which is the admin menu. Then we would have a page heading at the top that says log file. Then we would have a hyperlink to this same script, but with the query string that says clear equals true. Then we have an if statement. The condition in that if statement is essentially if PHP is able to open for reading the log file, then it would do what's in here. If it's not able to open the log file for reading, it would echo out could not read from logfile.txt. It would actually give you the whole path to the log file and the name of the file. And then our script would put the footer of the web page, and it would be over. Okay, so what's it doing here when the if statement condition is true? It's going to have an unordered list with a CSS class of log entries. And remember, the file will have been opened, so we have a handle to that file. So while not end of file, it's going to get one line from that log file, and it will echo out its contents in a list item. It will keep repeating this until the end of file is reached for that log file. Then it closes the unordered list, and then it closes the opened file, which is the log file, and it's done. So that's what happens. So here you have it. That's what the script called logfile.php does. And now I have it in my system, and I'm going to put it in my repository and production.